WYFF News 4 investigates tonight allegations of cheating at an upstate school district. A teacher has resigned, claiming after he flunked two students for cheating on an exam, school district officials gave them passing grades. That teacher is now suing the school district, and tonight he is speaking exclusively to WYFF News 4 investigates Tim Waller.
Gabby, Michael Cash was a teacher at the Swofford Career Center at Spartanburg District 1 for 13 years. But last July, Cash resigned, saying his faith in public education had been shattered. Michael Cash wasn't just any teacher for Spartanburg District 1.
I would like to introduce Mr. Michael Cash. He is the Swofford Career Center Teacher of the Year. And he is also our District 1 Teacher of the Year. Congratulations.
He was their 2014 Teacher of the Year, receiving trophies and congratulatory letters, thanking Cash for a job well done.
District Teacher of the Year. First time it ever happened at Swofford Career Center. Highlight of my career. Highlight of my career. Never been so proud in my life.
But last July, less than a year after the school district tweeted his great success as a teacher, Cash resigned with deep sadness, he wrote, after he claims in a lawsuit school officials altered the grades of two students he caught cheating.
And I said, well, do I sit on this and just forget about it and just go on about my business? I said, I can't do that. I got too much integrity to do that. This is the wrong thing to do.
According to court documents, Cash claims two students in his engineering class cheated on their final exam. One of the students even admitted to cheating.
Sure did. I said, why did you cheat? He says, sir, I don't know, but I'm sorry.
Cash says he was going to give them zeros, but claims after their parents put up a fuss, he was ordered by Assistant Superintendent Stephanie Mathis to give the students a retest.
I asked Miss Mathis, I said, Miss Mathis, when they finish this test, this will be their grade. She said, absolutely, this will be their grade. I said, okay.
Cash says when that retest was given, one student scored a 25 and the other didn't show and received a 0. But that wasn't the end of it. Cash says days later he was pulled aside by his boss.
He says, Mike, you're not going to like what I'm going to tell you. He said the district changed those grades after you put them in.
In a lawsuit against Spartanburg District 1 and Superintendent Dr. Ronald Garner, Cash claims the students he caught cheating had their final grades altered by someone at the district, and that both students received a score of 85, which translates to a letter grade of B. He also claims that after learning about the grade change, he discovered his PowerSchool account, which is used to enter grades, had been deleted, along with his school email account. John Reckenbeil is Cash's attorney.
There's only one way that could happen. Somebody actually goes into the mainframe program and actually changes and manipulates those grades. That's a crime in this state.
WYFF News 4 Investigates contacted the school district for a response to the lawsuit. Spokeswoman Kathy McMillan said the lawsuit is completely without merit and said based on advice from legal counsel, the district will have no further comment. Cash insists his lawsuit against the school district has nothing to do with profit.
This is not about making money off
I'm not interested in money
taxpayer.
whatsoever. I could care less about the money. This has never been about money.
He says it's about righting a wrong and making sure the students get the grades they deserve. Spartanburg District 1 has yet to file its answer in the civil lawsuit. And a spokesman for the State Department of Education would neither confirm nor deny whether their agency is reviewing Cash's claim. Of course, we plan to follow up on Michael Cash's lawsuit against Spartanburg District 1 very closely, and we'll keep you updated on any new developments.